I press goes. When this one started run, I was signal. Right, we live.
Yeah, so we're about you're outside here again, right? Giving all praise.
Power shall shine.
Right? Must give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, right? And the men that out on the streets, right? In the trenches, day in and day out, week in, week out, right? Doing this work in sincerity, right? We are the Hebrew Israelites according to the scriptures, right? Which is the Negroes on this side, right? And so on and so on, and all these other people. So, I just say, we just out here again, and you know, I had to say, yo, all praises again to the Most High because
Yeah, over Shimon Shai.
you know what I mean? Because hey, sometimes there's other ask the Lord not to take that spirit from you, living in the times that we're living in. This place that we're living in is real, how I should say, this place is in a realm, it is really a backward. That's the be in this place every day, living amongst these people. It has so much of things in this world to take you away from the truth.
Oppression.
Yeah, amongst these people, it has so much of things in this world that can take that spirit away from you. You know what I mean? It's a real weary place. This place is not a place to really be lazy. If even somebody in the truth had at least see a video a day, sometimes they don't get a chance. You know what I mean? But that's the always call on that name. Now Shimon Shine every day. Because this place is easy to take you away from what is supposed to be looking for, which is the kingdom, right?
Yeah, this is Psalms 145, starting at 20.
Right.
I started 18 Salakia. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him.
To them that call upon him. So that's why each day even say you might be in a job and hey, it's taking a lot of your time. Let's call on that name. You know what I mean? Just search him out. You know? Right?
It says, to all that call upon him in truth.
Right, in the truth. Go ahead.
He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him.
Right.
He also will hear their cry and will save them. The Lord preserveth all them that love him.
We back up that line there again.
This is Psalms 145 and 19. He will fulfill the desire of them that fear him.
Them that fear him, that keep the Most High ways in fear and in sincerity. You know?
He will also hear their cry and will save them.
Why you will hear them cry? Because hey, every day we in this place crying out. Every day we mourning because yo, as the scripture says, this is not a rest, God. This is not a rest. And we want this place to be finished with. This world to pass away. And we want our world to come in. So what we doing, we crying out to the Most High day. We suffer in this place.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 35 verse 17. The prayer of the humble pierces the clouds.
Right? Sometimes in this truth you have to bring yourself low. Humble yourself, you know what I mean? As the Most High says, dealing with the meek. The meek, which is what? If people are humble themselves on this.
So Samuel chapter 12 and verse 20 says, Samuel said unto the people, fear not, ye have done all this wickedness, he says, yet turn not aside from following Yahweh.
Set aside from following Yahweh. Every day in this place here, and it have so much of things to take you away from the truth. This goddamn NBA basketball, it have all these movies, love and hip hop. You know what I mean? Sports on the whole. Then it all kind of dumb shit on this island here. All the distractions. And one of the main distractions for Jake is the nigger woman. Right?
Says,
as Solomon said, all is vanity. You know what I mean? Or you want to pick that up?
Yeah, I want to finish this. Alright, go ahead. I had to finish.
Yeah, finish.
I have two to finish. Alright, this is Sirach chapter 35, verse 17. The prayer of the humble place in the clouds, until it come nigh, he will not be comforted, and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment. Because you're talking about basically like being comforted by videos of brothers throughout now, right? And brothers, I was reading before, brothers crying out now, but
that's why it's good to have to be in these camps, to have brothers around you, brothers who in the same mind as yourself. You can't be going out in the world. They're not going to uplift you with righteousness. But all people in this world know about the things that this world. They're not going to uplift by iron the sharp iron. And that is somebody who in this truth to really uplift you. You can't have nobody out of its thing. Somebody who on the same mindset with yourself to uplift your spirit, right? Bring on that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 1 says the words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. Vanity of vanities, said the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity.
All is vanity. Somebody come out. I think it's Corinthians, First Corinthians, where it said the fashions of this world pass it away. It's Corinthians.
First Corinthians chapter.
Yeah. Read back that.
you get.
You have it? Read back this where now reading.
First Corinthians what?
First Corinthians, what are they?
First Corinthians 7 verse 29.
First Corinthians 7 and 29. Read back where
No, 31.
Read back,
Yeah, man.
You got the Corinthians, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
What the Corinthians? Read back that again.
Because these are Ecclesiastes chapter 1, I read verse 2. It says, vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity.
All is vanity. Everything in this place is vanity. Because even it was because it's the elements of this were burned. So it's really useless to really fight over things that you know what I mean? It's going on.
It is Romans 8 verse 4. It says that the righteousness of the Lord might be fulfilled in us, walking after, but after the Spirit.
After heavenly things. Right? Bring on that tomorrow.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it.
That use this world and not abusing it. Like people into this basketball thing with LeBron. Yeah, we on this side, let's say to hell with LeBron and whatever going on that side. When that time comes, we supposed to be a balanced people. You can't be on one thing, bullshit, right through basketball, things, sports, party. You know what I mean? You have to be balanced in your daily routine. You know what I mean? In your routine, in your life. You must have time for the Abba Shem or Shai. You know what I mean? You must have time for the Lord. And the right way. You know what I mean? Read on.
For the fashion of this world passeth away.
Fashions of this world. Read on. There is men in the these women in the skin tight jeans, and these men wearing the same thing too. All of the fashions of this world, it will pass away. Right, I can't time, read on.
But I will not have you without carefulness.
That's it. That's all in that scripture that comes to mind is seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. Right, because you're talking about, you're basically talking about the balance. You can't just be you can't be in the world now, but right, but
the whole spirit into this place.
can't.
This place is a strong juice in this place.
Strong what?
Babylon juice strong.
Yeah, can't, because going back to Genesis, it says the whole earth is corrupt. Back in the time of Noah. And we know that the time of Noah was what? The first death.
Right.
Right. First death, that was the death by water. Right. And we're going to go into what? The second death. Right. So when I read in Genesis, it says what? I bring it out. Genesis chapter 6, verse 9. And these are the generations of Noah. Right. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generation.
What?
He was a just man and perfect. Right?
Perfect in his generation, right?
Right? And Noah walked with God. Right?
He walked with the Most High, right?
And Noah begat three sons,
Right.
Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
Right.
Right? So like, yeah, I just want to touch back on that really quickly. He said Noah was perfect and he walked with God.
Right.
Right? Just like Yahweh Shai. I want to say just like Yahweh Shai. Right? Because you come across these Christians and they say that Yahweh Shai and Yahweh is one.
Right.
One entity. No, it's not one entity.
It's not one entity, it's one mind.
It's one mind. The same thing like Noah walking with God.
One agreement.
Right? God don't leave his throne.
Right.
Sorry, the most heavenly, the most high heavenly power. He don't leave his throne. Right? So Noah just walk in his favor because he kept his commandments. He kept righteousness.
I say walk with the Most High. Right?
Yeah, he kept righteousness.
Walk in his ways then.
Yeah, come.
Right.
And the laws was given orally back then too.
Right.
Right? It says, and Noah begat three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. So, when you look at the word corrupt, it means spoil, ruin, and decay. Right? Until decay, right? And yeah, that's the state it is right now. So that them heavy spirits,
everything it turned upside down.
Them heavy spirits. Surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the pot of clay. Them heavy spirits is that confusion. Right? That Babylon juice, as you say. That's all them demons. All them demons are corrupting the plain path. You know?
Everything you see, I don't understand everything out here your spirit. Now, if your mind, if you don't have the right spirit, then spirits will conquer you because spirits just get stronger every day. So if you're smoking,
you're bringing friends.
And you're giving into that spirit. That spirit is real strong demons. They get stronger every day. How you come to conquer that spirit? You understand that the scriptures here. No, I mean, you have to beat that right, say, this is the man that read it. Read it what? Talking about the scriptures. The more you read the scriptures with understanding, the more and somebody have to show you.
Somebody has to guide you.
Have to teach you.
Yeah.
The more you read the scriptures is what will strengthen your spirit. Your spirit. To conquer them demons.
And just going into the destruction, right?
Right.
And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And the way it said. It's the same thing. Ecclesiastes 1 and 3. I think it's 1 and 3. That said, the thing that had been is that which shall be. There's no new thing underneath the sun. Right? It's the same wickedness again. Because it's the same wicked generation come back again. That's here for judgment. It says, and God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me.
Right.
For the earth is filled with violence through them. Right? Through the flesh. And that's what you see on the land right now. The so-called white man trying to hold on to his crown. Right? To his kingdom.
Yeah, because he know he's going on. He knows his kingdom going on.
And these are the nations rising up because they are as powerful as he. Right?
That's what the scripture say. He say he have it a short time.
Can't. As
so,
though.
you know, he look at the push. All these things on Jake now. And Jake have a weak mind. One time they put something on Jake, he run with it.
Hey, Shalom, ya Abba Shimei Al-Shaiba, Shimra Kakodash. 2 witnesses.
Hey, you have a Shimei Al-Shaiba at the top.
Right?
You know what I mean?
It says,
These Negroes are out here. They're simple-minded, they're real easy to run with anything about. And you call them Jews to run with that. Call them Jews to run with that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because they don't make the rock their foundation.
They don't make the can. They must have a foundation. Something for you to fall back on. For you to have proper discernment. Men don't have proper discernment. That's why men in this school, you know, real nonsense. As they come out GMS. As they follow GMS, it's real, all kind of nonsense that they're into. You have to make something around the scriptures. Scriptures have to be like what the comforter is. You know what I mean? And I want to give thanks to Elder Yashawamba because he did making some real strong points and I kind of find I pick up on the spirit of boy and the brother always listen to. I give thanks to the brother, you know what I mean? One time. All praise Bashimi was shy for you.
So,
and the elders also.
Yeah, I appreciate
that. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9.
Yeah.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? The unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom.
Inherit the kingdom. Only men who might study in this scriptures, in the truth, going to inherit the kingdom, not unrighteous men. Who every day you come out here and a bag of shit to talking. Every day. And then if you don't have a spirit of the Most High out here, this world will take you by. This world is easy to follow. So just fall into that trap and follow men. People in this place will score for you easy. So that's what speaking something with sense, they will score for you. Because you try to rain on the parade. Hey, you make Ecclesiastes and 10 and 6. Yeah.
I want you to go to the corruption. Go ahead, yeah. You go ahead. Go.
Is it? I finished? Yeah, go ahead. Finish.
No, he have Ecclesiastes. No, he have the Ecclesiastes. So we saying he have that.
You go come back to that. You go come back to that scripture. You ain't done yet. No, you ain't done yet. Let's deal with that. Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 6.
Yeah.
Says, folly is in great dignity.
Folly is setting great dignity.
And the rich sit in low place.
Yeah. Folly in this place is uphold. The uphold folly and the proud about it too. Because Negroes is walk about in this proud state now. Over some, you know what I mean? Real shit and everybody following somebody. This place is easy to take you with nonsense, but easy to take you with because why? Folly is setting great dignity. The dignity is placing the nigga woman up on a pedestal. You can't tell them about, but you can't call out these women on the bullshit here. As you call them out, a nigga will kill you. for these women and them. You know what I mean?
Our precept.
Yeah.
It says Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20.
And you Sims. Read on.
Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20.
Yeah.
Woe to them that call evil good and good evil.
That's what this place is about.
That put darkness for light,
Right.
and light for darkness.
That's what this place is about.
That put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter.
Because you know what people passing here, they will say, this here, we're a cult. But yet still, they will want people in Roman Catholic Church and say that righteousness. They just continue to look at good things and call it evil. And look at the bad things and the all for that.
Like homosexuality, lesbian, the whole LGBTQIXYZ movement, right? When you listen to some of the commentators on media, they will tell you what, we all encompassing.
Right.
So I will listen to the radio in the morning and have these two jackasses, I'll call them, and they will say that we are all encompassing people and are all encompassing, well, that station, that frequency. Yeah. Right? That is not true. The scriptures basically stand for something or fall for everything. Right? And just also like it goes back. It goes back to that corruption.
Right.
That same corruption. As they were saying that them spirits. Right? Because one of the things I wanted to point out, when they watch Deuteronomy, when they examine Deuteronomy 28, right? It's actually from verse 3 to verse 14 is all the blessings. Right?
Yeah,
It's from 3 to 14. from verses.
From what?
No, 1 states what it is. 1 and 2 states what it is. Verse 3 is where the blessings start. Blessed will be a storehouse, blessed, right? It starts from verse 3 and it ends at verse 14. Verse 15 states what the curses are. From verse 16 to verse 68 is all the curses. There are more curses than blessed. It talks about the fruits of the flesh. The fruits of the flesh are more than the fruits of the spirit. Right? I think it's like 9 fruits of the spirit, and it's like about 12 or something. I can't remember how much exactly. We are reincarnated spirits, right? We came back in the flesh. We once followed. We were once the witnesses underneath that chariot, underneath that cloud, being delivered from Egypt. We once knew the righteousness of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, but we're going off. That's why the scripture says that we brought back into our remembrance, right? But the corruption is all these evil spirits that are around, right? So going to Baba Kasha.
This is Galatians 5:18. It says, but if you be led of the Spirit, you are not under the law.
If you be led of the Spirit, you're not under the law. Right? Because the law is what makes you know what is sin. Right? The law is what identifies what is sin. Without the law, you didn't know what was sin. Because sin is a transgression of the law. Right? Go ahead.
It says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
So I get about 17. That's 17. 17 wicked spirits, right? 17 wicked spirits. 17 spirits of corruption. Go ahead.
Verse 22.
And this, that's just to go back with the Corinthian scripture.
Hold.
Come.
You know what that?
To back it up. Alright? Go ahead.
It says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace.
Love, and what love is?
Keeping all the commandments.
Because that else, I was going to say before, that else, that is the thing they're riding on.
Come.
You can't ride on me on that.
Come.
I know what love is really actually.
Come. Love is righteous. Love is righteous. Love is peace.
It says love, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law.
So that is 9. 9 verses what? 17. Bring your precept.
Yeah, I see a point now.
Come.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 11. And such were some of you, but ye were washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in name.
Yeah, you pull it back from the top so you can get back the corruption.
We are washed.
We are washed.
Yeah, we brainwashed.
Come. We cleanse. That's what it says. We cleanse. Go from the top. Yeah, come.
All the time, these people, what did they say? Did they say?
Okay, wanna go live?
Brainwash.
Wanna go live?
Well,
go live?
really and truly, when you look up, to wash something when you clean. Right? These people and their minds still dirty. So we get cleansed.
Come.
So we are doing it, they're blessing me by telling me I brainwash. But you program. You know what I mean? You know.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers.
Fornicators is spiritual fornication also.
Nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Effeminate.
Yeah.
See that? And effeminate is always mean a man who does work for it. Effeminate, as a doctor man, you ready to pick up some of the fighter. That is effeminate. Because why? Then you grow up under the spirit of your mother. And your mother, the woman, we know women are weak. They're emotional. You grow up with an emotional spirit on you. So you end up what? Effeminate. Nobody can speak to you. You're ready to fight. It's an effeminate spirit.
Yeah, because a man deal with logic. Right, women deal with emotion. So a man will stand up here and argue to the top of your lungs. But if your point makes sense, they will humble down or whatever. Or two men might walk away with their own opinion still. Right?
And when a man wrong, you don't ever humble up yourself and say, "Everybody, I was wrong, yes?
Can't.
I was wrong." You know what I mean? They're too prideful for that. That's something called an ego.
Can't.
They're an expert again.
Well, actually, we supposed to hear the whole matter and the issue of matter fact.
Right.
So they hear the whole matter before really they really doing something, really hear what's going on now. And understand.
How we men supposed to deal. We no longer deal like that anymore. Now we are the women over we. And the children no person. You know what I mean? And men are not men anymore. A man can open him out and say, I just said something, somebody go and get offended. Because why? Our emotion. And we don't deal with emotion out here. We deal with strictly scriptures and logic. You know what I mean?
No thieves, no covetous, no drunkards, no rebellers, no extortioners. Inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Nothing really kingdom. We kingdom here about that. Kingdom here about that bullshit. The kingdom is about righteous men dealing with men as men. So, hey, we have a problem. Hey, brother, watch. What you see? I don't like this so. How we trash it out? As we say, when we was in a room the other day, remember when the man told us? Remember when he told us? He said, hey, first time I ever see a group of so-called black men.
Wow.
Wow. He never see so-called men
In peace.
in peace and dealing like that. You know what I mean? And taking all that.
Yeah.
Nobody speaking over nobody. And that kind of nigga shit. I don't say dealing with that nigga shit anymore.
Can't.
You know what I mean?
Can't.
That shit out the door.
And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified.
We are washed. Yeah, we brainwashed. Go ahead. And we sanctified.
But ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and by the spirits of the Most High,
And by the
Yahweh
Spirit,
Hashem
which
Yahushai.
is the understanding and the scriptures.
Precept. Psalms 119 and 9.
Yeah.
Wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way?
How you will cleanse your way? Depending on water. Depending on water never clean your mind. Read on.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
By taking heed according to the word. The word is what will clean your mind. The scriptures is what will clean your mind. That is a cut for you men who talking about baptizing water. Because baptizing maybe you could dip in fire too. The scripture say that. Eh? Yeah, that cut for you.
It says Ephesians. Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, go ahead.
You gotta finish over.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water of the word.
Washing of the water. The water is what is to wash your mind. I always say this. If you dip a homosexual in water, all he's going to come up with a wet homosexual. Water don't change you. This water is what the scripture talking about going to change you. Read all that.
I want what everybody done how hun.
This is Psalm 119 verse 103. It says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste. Are thy words unto my taste. Yes, sweet
They give him something?
to my mouth. Should I
John 17.
it says, should I precept, I get understanding.
Should I precept?
I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Come on, man, speak up. Speak up, man. You gotta speak up. Yeah.
This is Psalm 119 verse 103. It says, how sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Though through thy precept I get understanding.
Precept, not one precept. Thy precept.
Yes, precept.
Precepts. You don't ever read one scripture and get understanding of one scripture. This is something that Christians don't understand. One scripture don't ever solidify your point. You have to bring precepts to get understanding. King David said that himself. Because there is many Lord who knew all these scriptures. Yeah, bring it up.
It says, therefore I hate every false way.
Right.
Thy words is a lamp unto my feet and the light unto thy path.
Words is the lamp. That is what gonna free.
I have a precept right here to do with the word.
St. John 17 at verse 17.
Yeah.
Sanctify them through thy truth.
Through the what?
Through thy truth.
Read on.
Thy truth, thy word is thy truth.
The word is the truth, which is the law.
Thy word is truth.
The law is the truth. Because from the time we leave the law, we no longer dealing in the flesh. We're not dealing with spirit. Every time we leave the law, they start dealing with flesh. And dealing with spirit right truth. Because the law gonna see them, gonna make you whole.
I'm one when I'm on and they finish.
I didn't look when you were saying you water.
Right. Yeah.
This is John chapter 4, verse 14.
Yeah, I love all these scriptures come out, man.
But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him,
Of the water. Which water Yahushua was talking about? He was talking about the knowledge. Read out.
shall never thirst.
Right. Go ahead.
But the water that I shall give him shall be in him as well of water springing up unto everlasting life.
Right. That stinking water in the people up there. That stinking water. Women, peeing and shit. Not that one, knowledge. True knowledge. That is what that was going to sanctify and make you come there, sir? Hey.
Right. St. John chapter 3 verse 5. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit,
Which is what? Which is
the most
yeah, man. You see, bro? Yeah, man.
I have an next precept here. This is St. John.
Yeah, man.
St. John chapter 7 verse 38.
Right.
It says, he that believeth on me, as the scriptures had said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. And the word belly there means mind. Right? Bowels, go back to your mind, laugh. Right? Shall flow fountains of living water.
Right.
Right? So it's not the water that we're talking about is not any other ticket is not it's not literal water. It's figurative water.
Right. Good point. Not literal water. Talk about the words that you have a small shine. Which is the book, right? It's not a literal water. Where niggas want to get themselves. I'm watching this thing with them. These Jews and then the Billy baby. Bash.
Yeah, boy.
Bash.
How that can be righteous, boy? How that can be right? And the parents foolish yourself and watch that thing. Yeah. This is second. Yeah, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 22 at verse 1. And he shewed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal, proceeding out of the throne of the Most High,
Where's that? That's the knowledge, yo. Water.
and of the Lamb.
This is second Ezra chapter 14, chapter 38. The next day, behold, a voice called me, saying, Ezra, open thy mouth and drink. Right? That I give thee to drink.
Let me see if it's literal water. Read.
Then open I my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup.
Right, so he opened up his mouth. Well, see, water didn't come out his mouth. Right? Read on.
It says, which was full as it were with water.
What was that?
Which was filled as it were with water.
Hey, there are a very big one, my young boy. A big one.
But
Water came out his mouth. The words that it came out like water. Out his mouth. That's what's going to sanctify the elect. Right? And now everybody.
it says, this is a quick precept. Anyway, no finished talk. But the color of it was like fire. Right? I'll put it back again.
Yeah.
Then I opened my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full, as it were, with water. But the color of it was like fire. And I took it and drank. And when I had drunk of it, my heart uttered understanding, and wisdom grew in my breast. For my spirit strengthened my memory, and my mouth was open and shut no more. The highest gave understanding that wrote the wonderful visions of the night that were told, which they knew not. And they sat 40 days, and they wrote in that day and night, and they ate bread. At night they ate bread. Right? That was 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 38 to 41. Well, 42. Right? This is Jeremiah 4, 38 to 42. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 29. Is not my word like as fire, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? The water, the word, and the fire is the same.
Right.
Is also the spirit.
Water, word, and fire. It's the same. Let me go back where was dealing with. So we just come up here.
No, he made the point. He made the point.
I didn't finish it up. So Isaiah 55 verse 1 says, Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come and buy wine and milk without money and without price.
Right, that is what? That is knowledge. Right?
It says, wherefore do you spend money for that which not bread, and your labor for that which satisfies not?
Hey, the scripture says, freely give and freely receive. You know what I mean? Right? Say that again, buy true, sell not. When you get a shoot down, when men have knowledge, what you do? You declare. You mean you teach. You never say they say each man teach one. You learn something, you teach. That's why you have to go out and highways and meet the elect. Meet these men them out there. You never know who it is, who it may be. You're not going to get them out on the internet. Yeah,
Ezekiel 3 verse 3 says, and he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat and fill thy bowels with this world, that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth, as honey and sweetness.
Right.
It's Ezekiel chapter 47 and verse 3. It says, and when the man that had the line in his hand went forth eastward, he measured 1,000 cubits, and he brought me through the waters. The waters were to the ankles, and again he measured 1,000 and brought me through the waters. The waters were to the knees. Again he measured 1,000 and brought me through the waters were to the loins, and afterward he measured 1,000, and it was a river that I could not pass over, for the waters were risen, waters to swim in, a river that could not be passed over. And he said unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen this? Then he brought me and caused me to return to the brink of the river.
Touch on it, go ahead.
So that waters, all right, is this truth, all right, that flooding the earth right about now. You know, we might have started off small, and then we get camps, different areas of the earth. You understand? Which is with the water represent the wisdom that we're pushing out. Alright, we have camps today in Peru. We have camps today in Jamaica. We have camps today in Trinidad here. We have camps in America. Alright, mainly the tribe of Judah. Alright?
It's a car and they up there too.
It's a car. We have the truth flood in the earth.
Car.
This is Isaiah 41, 17 and 18. When the poor and needy seek water, and there is none, and their tongue filleth for thirst, I, Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, will hear them. I, the pop them. I will open us in high places, and fountains in the midst of the valleys.
Right, which is here right now, with fountains of the high places. He said he's going to open up, which is out on the corners and the streets, right? Where wisdom will be clear.
I will make the wilderness a pool of water, right, and the dry land springs of water.
Right. Like they say, wisdom cried out in the streets, nothing of the land. Right on.
This is Proverbs 18 verse 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth,
right,
and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled.
Filled with what? The knowledge of the scriptures.
Yeah, like when we come out here and we preach to the Spirit of the Lord that the mark of the beast is not really chip. But when the scripture said, Jeremiah 5 and 7, it says, how shall I pardon you for this? Matter of fact, somebody read it. I don't want to misquote. Jeremiah 5 and 7.
Jeremiah chapter 5 and verse 7. It says, how shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me, and sworn by them that are no gods, when I had fed them to the full. They then committed adultery, and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot houses.
Yeah, and the scripture said that they hewed them out broken cisterns. So the Lord said he fed them to the full, he fed them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But the scripture said, 2 Ezra 1 and 5, no, Ecclesiasticus 1 and 5. If it's a 1 and 5, it's 1 and 20 or 1 and 24. Alright? He said he fed them to the full. Alright? Fed them to the full is like feeding us with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, so that we can understand times that we're in right now. So when the scriptures talk about your belly can flow rivers of living water, talk about the word. Alright? Things that are gonna be satisfying unto you, be satisfying on the soul, as you could have read in Isaiah 55. Alright? You find it?
Those on the most side, there's a fountain of wisdom, and the ways are everlasting commandments.
I probably think about something, but the scripture says that I sent to swallow down knowledge and don't understanding, something like that. Alright? Swallow down knowledge, something like that. Swallow. Alright, that's something here still. This is Revelation chapter 10 verse 8. And a voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. And he said unto me, take it and eat it. So eat this roll, as he said in Ezekiel, eat this roll. Alright? And it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Alright? And verse 11, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many peoples, nations, and tongues and kings. So now, you have to eat this roll before you can go and talk. Alright? You have to eat this word, cover down this truth, before you can actually come out here and speak. Because the words is going to be satisfied with the fruit of his lips. The words that he's speaking are going to be satisfied here. Just like when it was in the truth. And not in the truth, in the world. You know? Yeah? Second Ezra 8, right. So when you go to church, you're going empty and you're leaving empty because you're going to gain or you're coming back out just as worse than it went. Unbroken. Alright? But now the Lord will bring you with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? Good.
2 Ezra chapter 8 and verse 4. So I answered, and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding, and devour wisdom.
And devour wisdom. So that is where you had to eat. Alright? The scripture said, I words were found and I did eat them. Alright? This is Proverbs chapter 13. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 25. It says, the righteous eat it to the satisfying of his soul, but the belly of the wicked shall want. Alright, the belly of the wicked that gonna want, gonna be them 5 foolish virgins. Alright? Because when you're supposed to be eating now to the satisfying of the soul, you're choosing around to scoff and to mock. Alright? But 2018, the year of prophecy is A. Who knows? This might be the year, next year might be the year, but the year, the time close. It's at hand.
A precept took over that second address too.
Can't. So when the time draw near and you see martial law breaking out, World War III and all these things, the mark of the beast, that's when they're gonna run to try to gobble down this truth. But hey, they're gonna turn off the internet. Just like in that movie, 541 Fahrenheit, I believe. 451 Fahrenheit. Hey, that movie real bad. I watched that movie. Yeah, I watched that movie. Alright? Hey, that's what they're gonna do to the internet. Alright? That's what they
This is Second Ezra chapter 14:47. Right? Going exactly with 8 and 4. It says, for in them is a spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge. Right. I'll read 8 and 4, and then I'll go to 14. Second Ezra 8 and 4. So answered I and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding and devour wisdom. Right? Second Ezra 14 and 47. For in them is a spring of understanding, the fountain of wisdom, and the stream of knowledge.
The stream of knowledge. Now you can read the same when you read in Ecclesiasticus 1. You understand? The rivers, the waters, the rubies, the woman, the milk, food. Somebody read Proverbs 9 and 1. All this is talk about wisdom. You understand? If you have an insatiable appetite, the insatiable appetite is supposed to be towards wisdom.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cried out. She uttered her voice in the streets. She cried to the chief places of the concourse and the openings of the gates.
Hey, so just like how the scripture says one against the other, wisdom against the world. Because the worldly things crying out to the streets. Alright? The worldly thing crying out to the streets, they're crying out to the open. Things to keep it distracted from the truth, entertainment, distractions. Alright? These movies, these songs, these women are walking half naked in the streets. Alright? To take your mind off wisdom. Alright? Basketball, football. Imagine you cry down here in Trinidad and you arguing over basketball when they play that basketball. How much thousands of miles away from you?
And them rich are over it and we poor over it. We just being entertained. We just being entertained.
You know, in the same country, the people back in basketball, whatever perspective team, is because they're living in the city where the team from. Now you all the way down here in fucking Trinidad, you talk about this is your team and that is your team. You don't even know you don't even probably know the manager name. Alright, and that is to show how far distraction is. You distracted like the other day. The other day I listening to Trinidad World News. Alright? We didn't miss a World War III. But Trinidad World News is a woman and a child died from a snake bite. That's your world news. But we didn't miss an global economic crisis. Your world news is a woman and a child died from snake bite.
Purpose media blackout.
Yeah?
Purpose.
No, it's somewhere in India or Pakistan. That's Trinidad World News.
Yeah, they purposely they blacking out the media because how wise people, the saints, we wake it up.
In the city uttered a word saying how long his simple ones will he love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning.
Yeah, because it takes up more the simplicity, simple things. They're not going to have property. They're not going to have property.
So like I think simple means foolish, right?
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus 1 verse 5. It says, the word of the Most High is a fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments.
Everlasting commandments. That stream that constantly flowing out your belly is because you're constantly in the scriptures. Alright, you know, remain stagnant to the truth. Right?
This is Proverbs 9 and 1. Wisdom had builded her house. She had hewn out her 7 pillars. She had killed her beast. She had mingled her wine. She had also finished her table.
Finish her table. And that is what's going on right now. Now prepare a table before me in the present. That is what's going on here right now. Alright? Because we used to do with that table back then. When you say the bank, the word bank actually goes back to table. And you look, they used to trade like meat, food, money. All this used to be traded, so it's like things trading back and forth. So what we doing? The internet is the table, the internet is the bank. Are we doing transactions by the internet? Which is wisdom. We transacting wisdom. That is the economy. That is our stock and trade wisdom. So we trading wisdom via the internet. And guess what? That stock market we are blooming.
Yeah, this is
Yeah. Wisdom stock market blooming.
Hey,
wisdom stock market blooming.
God. Psalms 23:5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil.
Presence of his enemies. Then I stand in presence of the enemy right in front of the internet because Rothschilds, all the elites just seen it.
This, as you say, this treacherous work. Treasonous work, treasonous, sir.
Hey, and the scripture say, great fear fell upon them when they saw them.
Yeah, you remember the apostles and the testimony that they was in New York and this either might jump out of a limousine and say, how you get this name? How you get this name? You spend millions of dollars trying to hide this from you.
These are Luke chapter 19, verse, I read from 13. It says, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come. But the citizens hated him and sent a message after him, saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading.
Yeah, by trading over the internet. Because we are all one body, members of different body. So whereas the Most High might give each brother a different breakdown, when the brothers do their videos, when each prospective member do their videos, they trade that money over the internet. Alright? And they increase it. How they increase it? Most High might give you a breakdown on Revelation. And when you go on the internet now mind you, all your subscribers are fruits, are your fruits. Alright, you're responsible for your subscribers because they tune in to see your lessons. So now, let's say I have one subscriber, then guess what? That subscriber is your fruit because they come to learn from you. So now, you see the Most High bless you that breakdown in Revelation. When you share that breakdown, then that one subscriber, they learn that breakdown, then they can go out and teach. So it comes like you just double your money. Well, you double the Most High money. Because you know it, Most High taught you it, and then you taught somebody through the Spirit of the Lord. So you double that penny. And then when that subscriber teach, he might teach 5 others. Then guess what? The money was just, I don't know the quadruple or whatever the word is. I think quadruple is 4. I don't know. Quadruple 5. Alright? Quinn. Whatever he did it 5 times. Alright? So that's how the money get and that's how the trading goes with Wisdom's economy. When you do the videos via YouTube, alright? You actually spread these, you're increasing the Most High money. Alright? You finished?
Yeah, that's it. Well, done more than that. It says, then came the first saying, Lord, thy pound had gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. And the second came saying, Lord, thy pound had gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. And another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound. Says, which I have kept laid up in a napkin, for I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou layest down and reapest. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow.
Yeah, so the thing is with this guy here, alright, he didn't share his talent. Whatever he was skillful in, he didn't go out there and he didn't sit still. Alright? Because when you actually share your knowledge, you might have, some understanding in some chapters or some kind of thing, and whatever talent the Most High give you, and you share, all right, somebody will learn something from you that is actually beneficial to that person, right? That could be beneficial towards their salvation, all right? And the Lord will actually increase you. But when it is you ain't sharing your talent, you actually, hey, scripture say, Ezekiel 33. Just now I will tell you this because they kind of come like this too, like being a watchman, all right? Ezekiel 33 verse. Where it say
Ezekiel 33 verse 4. It reads, Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not the warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Right, so yeah, you might come with something on the table, all right, that beneficial towards this person, and if they don't want to hear it, because guess what, our words is also warning, all right? So if it is that person don't want to take what you take, that blood is upon their own head. All right, go ahead.
It says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and looked and took not warning.
Yeah, so in your video, you talk about the RFID chip being the mark of the beast. You understand? You break it down to show step by step, making it simple. All right? So that person could become wise. But he didn't take heed. Right, go ahead.
It says, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Right, so that person who watch, because you come out with that video, that breakdown, instead of just being home and doing nothing, all right, that person deliver the soul, right, because what, you actually put forth your labor, you actually bring forth your talent. Well,
it says verse 6, but if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet.
Right, so you see any danger coming and you ain't pushing your videos, you ain't bringing forth your talent, all right? What going on with you here? You're being wicked. Alright, so that's why the Lord tell the fella with the one talent, hey, he is a wicked servant. Well,
and the people not be warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity.
Yeah, because guess what? The Most High will actually put certain people underneath your wings. Alright? And if it is you not warning, what's going on? You destroy the people underneath you. Alright, go ahead.
It says, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Yeah, right? So the Lord will actually require the blood from you, because guess what? The scripture, Isaiah 33 verse 6 says what? They shall be saved through wisdom. What is wisdom? The fear of the Lord. How you learn the fear of the Lord? By going through the precepts, the water, which is the word. You understand? So you actually going through the scriptures, reading, eating, right? And bringing forth what you learn, right? You're actually teaching people the fear of the Lord. If you're going to Leviticus 11 verse 7, alright, and you're teaching people, hey, guess what? You see this swine? If you're eating swine, that could be your death. Alright? So the last days come famine, and you're going up in the wilderness, whatever the case is, you ain't eat for a good amount of days. Alright? A pig will pass across you. If you fear the Lord, you ain't going to eat that pig, and the Lord will show you salvation. But if it is you ain't fear the Lord, if it is you go and eat that pig, that Lord will destroy you. So you're actually responsible for these kind of things, actually teaching people wisdom, which is the fear of the Lord. Alright?
Ezekiel chapter 44 verse 23, and they shall teach my people the difference between holy and profane, and cause them to discern between the unclean and the clean.
Alright, so that is what you do. That is what you actually do it, right? Because what? The Lord has now made you what? A priest. Right? So he gave you a certain talent to know certain things through the scriptures. So you actually give him what your talent, right? And by a person and next person giving their talent, you actually increase your talent also. Alright? So the Lord teaching, the Lord using you as a watchman and as a priest to tell the people what right from what wrong. We fear the Most High. Alright? And the day going to come that we're not going to be out here, the internet going to be done. But guess what? Everything you do will be recorded. Whether you teach the people the right from the wrong, right? By going through what? This, the words. Alright?
This is Jude chapter 8, verse 24. It says, now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren, because their hearts depended upon us, and the sanctuary, and the house, and the altar rest upon us. Moreover, let us give thanks to Yahweh, our power, which tried us, even as he did our fathers.
Alright?
I want for you too. This is Romans 9:4. Who are Israelites, to whom belongeth the adoption and the glory and the covenant and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promise. Because this is a service that we're doing. We was brought in by other men. We're brought in by other men's service, and we adopted our service unto ourselves. We have to come out and serve as well. Right?
We are ministers of the truth. We want to serve. Servants of the truth.
I Satan, the prince and power of the air.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there had been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and though thou dwell among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious.
Yes, so whether these people here forbear, hey, people try to come against you, but the Lord don't give a commandment, he suffer no man to do them harm, right? Saying, touch on the Lord anointed and do his prophets no harm, right? Because if you fear these people, the Lord will confirm you before them, right? So just go out there and just do the works, just preach, right? These people really actually, they can't do nothing. Hey, it's not Jesus is serving, you know, not Allah, it's Yahweh Basham Yahushai. You understand the living power, right? If you get to understand what the word God means, alright, because some people, they don't know what the word God means. Alright, God means power, right? Yahushai called the Father the living power, alright? He's the Almighty. If you get to understand what the word power means, trust me, and Yahweh is your power, there's nothing you can fear, alright? There's nothing you would fear, alright? But you yourself have to walk right before the eyesight of the Most High, alright?
I have one fear.
If they understand what God means, it will clear up another question.
Exactly.
Understand the scriptures a little better.
Because guess what? Scripture said the fool has said in their heart, there is no God. But guess what? The fool has said in their heart, there is no power. When they think, what do you mean they don't have no power? Alright, because some people think God is just a man who all of a sudden just appear wherever the case is. No. Right? The Lord is the embodiment of energy. Right? His power itself. You understand? So if you understand what the word God means, then you'll understand, hey, it would really be foolish to say it has no power. Alright?
Romans 8 verse 31. What shall we then say of these things? If Yahweh Hashem shall be for us, who can come against us?
Yeah, who can come against us? Alright? Take the forefathers for example. Alright? Look at Joshua. Alright? David. All these Samson. Alright? Abishai. He slew 300 men. Alright? Is Benai, right? He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab, jumped down, kill a lion. Then an Egyptian fought against an Egyptian with a spear. Yes, 5 cubits high, tall, you understand? And that's the power of the Most High, because what? The Most High gave them strength. Alright? That's something.
These are because, brother, I know really if the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
Exactly.
These Ezekiel 36 verse 9. For behold, I am for you, and I will turn unto you, and you shall be tilled and sowed.
Right? No size first. Alright? Go wash man, Shatan man. One Shatan real disrespectful him. See the outside father going on and you try to stop. That is so far. Alright? Hey, Esau is a unnatural and unclean person. You understand? Everything you Lord make natural, only has to go drink piss, boy. Go drink piss, boy. That's nastiness, boy. You understand? Yeah, alright? But if the most side is there, who could go and say, boy?
That's something you feel.
You originate and the creator heaven on it. Alright, go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3, I said verse 12. For the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are over the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the face of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is against them that do evil. And who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good?
Yes, so hey, if you know, hey, the scriptures say that the heart is deceitful above all things. But if you know you try your best, every time you slip, you repent, and you try your best to walk before the Most High, keep the commandments. Not just doing eye service, but even behind brothers' back, you trying your best to walk the road that the Most High pay for you. Alright, then why fear? The scripture say, why worry when you pray? No, what scripture say, Lord, I just say, why worry when you pray? Why worry when you pray? Why worry when I think you have to say, right? I know some people, some people just have some sayings now, but you understand? But yeah, if you know you walking in that light, why fear? Why fear the darkness? Alright? The Most High will illuminate you with your wisdom, with his wisdom, so like, yeah. Alright?
Luke 12 verse 4, and I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do.
You understand? So hey, be like Yahushai. You understand? Because guess what? When Yahushai tells Pilate, hey, you can't do nothing so this, that or that come from the Most High, from the power. That's say you have to understand what the word God means. Right? Power, authority. The same way how money is power. When you look at the word power, alright, it means essence. Oh gosh, somebody look up the word power.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 3. And shall say unto them, Hear, O Israel, ye approach this day unto battle against your enemies. Let not your hearts faint, fear not, and do not tremble, neither be terrified because of them. For Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, your God, is he that goeth with you to fight for you against your enemies to save you.
Yeah, you understand? And that is why King David said this. Psalms 27 verse 1. Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Even enemies and foes came up upon me to eat up my flesh. They stumbled and fell. Alright, look what the Lord did oh gosh, what is the name, boy? What's the name? Sargon. Alright?
Dagon?
No, Sargon, the king.
Oh, yeah, Sargon.
Who came? It was the boy. Sargon was the brother. Shalmaneser, what do you call it? Huh? Shalmaneser the fifth in 722 when he took his brother take over. But somebody on the African
Tigla
is father. Tigla is his father. But anyway, basically the Lord sent back the whole army. You understand? And a battle didn't even take place. Right? But the Israelites didn't even go to war. Alright, the Lord sent no angels to smite them.
I have a precept for you. This is Matthew 28 and 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and earth. So you're talking about God being power, right? Right? Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, so do what is commanded. Do what is commanded of thee. You understand? This is Psalms 18 verse 5 going on. The swords of hell
Have a next umbrella in the bag.
compass me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I call upon Yahweh and Bashem Yahushai and cried unto my
You're
power.
watching my back. You're watching my back.
He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of his nostrils, and fire out of his mouth. The vile coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down, and darkness was under his feet. And he rode upon a chariot and did fly. Yea, he did fly upon the wings of the earth. He made darkness his secret place, his pavilion round about him with dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. Alright, so you actually hearing about the fierceness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the terribleness, the dreadness. Who you're going to really and truly be afraid of out here. You have to know where you're going to be in the favor or in the grace of the Most High. The Most High to defend you fully. Alright? And even when you go into the death chambers, hey, just call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua and be here daily. Alright? And don't forsake the name of Yahushua Mashiach. Alright? And trust. Oh, and yet the Lord will tell you to come back in the glory with Yahushua Mashiach.
In Psalms 91, he said when he's in trouble, he will call upon my name and I will save him. This is 2nd Ezra chapter verse 9. How long shall I forbear them unto whom I have done so much good? Many kings have I destroyed for their sakes. Pharaoh with his servants put him down. All the nations have I destroyed before them. And in the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces, even Tyrus and Zidon, and have slain all their enemies.
Yeah. Lord fight nations, we say it, boy. You understand? Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Apple on my eye. You know how important that is? Well,
Hey, shall not the Most High avenge his very elect?
you understand?
A man who forbearing for long, forbearing the cries of children so long, when he let loose, is serious judgment. It's serious judgment.
I should tell them like a baby regal wealth.
It said, 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways.
Yeah, his ways, you have to be faithful unto the Most High.
This is not about lip service. I fear the Lord, and he ain't doing no work of fear. Because if you fear him, you keep his commandments.
Hebrews chapter 13 verse 5 says, let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he had said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee, so that we may boldly say, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me.
And you know what the funny thing is? The funny thing is, this Israel book. This Israel book, when you read in the Old Testament, that is Israel, you don't know how to ask who the Old Testament was written for. There were Israelites wrote about Israelites. How the hell you take that note and apply it to all people? And that is the reason why they say the Old Testament done away with. And they try to make the New Testament look like it applied to all people. But it was written by Israelites for Israelites.
For the what unholy people and the Holy Bible.
This is 1 Chronicles 16, 13, to probably 19. It says, O ye seed of Israel, his servants, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones, he is Yahweh, our power, his judgments are in all the earth. Be mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, even of the covenant which he made with Abraham, and of his oath unto Isaac, and had confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant, saying, Unto thee will I give the land of Canaan, the lot of your inheritance, when ye were but few, even few, and strangers in it, and when they went from nation to nation, and from one kingdom to another people, man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes, saying, Touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. Sing unto Yahweh all the earth, shew forth from day to day his salvation.
Yeah. And that is what you show how the Most High for Israel. Simeon and Levi went and slay a whole nation. Right? Alright? And the Most High put the fear and the dread upon them that nobody even had touched them. Most High don't play with Israel.
Psalms 58 verse 10 says, The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that the man shall say, Verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily.
That's sure they're talking about Satan, because Satan is a spiritual being. How you gonna wash your foot in Satan's blood? Alright? That wicked talk about the so-called white man and all the other nations. That has been talking about you Christians.
Really, he is a power.
Every battle is a spiritual one, but it's soon when I get physical. That is why we can't do nothing right now, because it's spiritual. Even when it's physical, it's still gonna be spiritual, because it's a war fought from generation to generation, from since in the time of Cain and Abel. That war been waging from since Cain and Abel. So it is a spiritual, because them spirits from back then. Back here right now, that is always a spiritual war. So don't say it's a spiritual war because, you know, Satan and the angels fighting the spiritual war, and we just out here playing the ass. Nah. Stop watching blasted cartoon. You understand? Stop watching them blasted Dantes in food on them things will go fuck with your mind. Alright? The spiritual war means we fighting with the words right now. But then the Lord said we're gonna take up arms in that day. When he said we're going to come and judge among many people, that when the elect come back down with powers and we're going to judge among the nations, we're going to cast them headlong and take them as we slaves. I ain't going to say servants, because servants come saying Mr. Mr. is a software saying master. So we're going to take you as slaves. Alright, get it right, as slaves. Alright? I'm more, we're going to wash my butt. I'm telling you straight.
It says, Verily, he is a God that judges in the earth.
Yeah, the Lord judging for Israel. Alright, the scriptures say that he come into for the vengeance of his temple. For where they don't tell his son, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Understand? Somebody give me Hosea 9 and 13. Yeah, Hosea 9 and 13.
It's Hosea chapter 9 verse 13. Right. Hosea chapter 9 verse 13, and it reads, Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus.
13 and 9, sir.
Hosea chapter 13 verse 9. It says, O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me is thine help.
Yeah, but in the Most High is our help. Our strength and our redeemer, the Lord coming up to help us. Lord saying, tread the wine press alone. Who is it that coming from Edom? The Lord going to destroy the so-called white man for our sakes.
Right.
Terrible things the Lord gonna do, just like we did in Egypt. The Lord gonna do for our sake. That somebody came in Micah chapter 7, the last 3 verses. Somebody, real quick. Just gonna say
Micah chapter 7.
I have a preacher, but
and verse 18. It says, Who is power? Who is most?
Verse 15 now.
15.
It's verse 14.
Micah 7 verse 14, it says, Feed thy people with the rod, the flock is thine heritage, which dwell solitarily in the wood.
Yeah, we're going to dwell solitarily in the wood. We're going to dwell in Israel alone. The people should say the people shall dwell safely alone. We're going to dwell, we're going to be here in Jerusalem, And then them dirty ass Ishmaelites over there worshipping in the Dome of the Rock, worshipping Allah and the Elamites and Moab. Now, it ain't gonna be like that. We're gonna get all them come out of the land.
That's right.
Alright, we're gonna get all that come out of the land and only have a royal seal in it. Just like the Lord said in Isaiah 5, cast out all the stones and put a hedge around it. That's what the Lord gonna do again. He's gonna cast out the stones again. You other nations. Go ahead.
Alright, it says, in the woods, in the midst of Carmel, let them feed in Bashan and Galilee.
Yeah, it's going to say place can have the garden and Eden again. Go ahead.
As in the days of old, according to the day of thy coming out of the land of Egypt, will I show unto him marvelous things, and the nations shall see and be confounded.
Yeah, so the same thing will happen back in Egypt, but the Lord was there for us and did terrible and wonderful things for us in the sight of the nations. The Lord gonna do it again. Worse. Go ahead.
So the nations shall see and be confounded.
This time, they ain't gonna see a cloud and fire coming out of the cloud. They're gonna see what actually in the clouds. Alright? They're gonna see them terrible beasts what coming out of the clouds. Alright? And it wouldn't be one. So the Lord come with 10,000s of his saints.
I see 10,000 chariots.
He says, the nations shall see and be confounded at all their might.
Yeah. This is he who we often counted as nothing. How is he number among the children on the most side?
Hey, Shalom, ya about Shimmy Shai Barakata. Shimmer Kakodash. Only coming about still I came about it was rehab in Jericho. In Jericho? That's that right. Now what she said, we have heard the famous
in Samuel. It says we shall deliver some of these terrible gods. These not the gods that smote the Egyptian. And imagine, look how far that distance was. Yeah. And they heard that from by Jordan. So imagine, but we have people that run and ain't stop running just to deliver that news. So imagine what's going to go on now.
Then jump on the back of cheetah and thing and say, what's that horse too slow? Bring a cheetah, right? Just to make sure that we reach quicker.
That delivers.
What, you have to read that? Finish?
Yeah.
Micah, you finish all?
Where we the Micah?
Yeah, you can get that.
What? Verse 16. It says, the nations shall see and be confounded at all their might. They shall lay their hands upon their mouth. Their ears shall be deaf. They shall lick the dust like a serpent. They shall move out of their holes like worms of the earth.
Just say the queens and kings of the earth can lick the dust off their feet. Understand? We're going to cast them headlong. And that is what we enjoying for. We enjoy to return to the rightful place. Alright? That is what we're going through. We're going to be labor into that rest. The scripture says our rest shall be sweet. Our rest gonna be sweet. Jake live a hard life. You know what it is to be catching hell, seeing your family catching, your mother and your father catching hell to raise you as a child. Then you growing up to catch the same hell to raise your child. Who gonna catch hell again?
You gotta prepare him out to catch hell. That's what you gotta do. You gotta prepare him out to catch hell.
That is scripture say, why is he spoiled? And you people love this place. When we say America gonna be destroying, people like, why you saying that? What's so good about America? It have no dream over there. You don't go over there and work 3 jobs just to pay rent.
And then still, these foolish people are still stunt as though they're on top of something. When they come back home?
When they come back home, it's because they're shopping in the American version of Rattans. So they fold up the suitcase with $2 jersey and $3 jeans and come down with... They probably might take $100 and full 3 suitcases and you thinking, yeah, they're living it up over there.
Hey, you know why?
With $3 clothes.
You know why people still believe in the American thing?
Full market clothes.
You know they're going on, you know what they just push certain things on the TV and make things look nice now. Yeah. And so, in Jake, I think there's no nice for but hey, America is a paradise when we talking about things, you know what I mean? It might be a Jake in America might be getting a few dollars and think hey, that is living it up. But you're still a slave. You're still a slave.
There's a lot of solarium lab there have no concern in that. They basically push, like they'll push Times Square with all the brilliant lights and all the beautiful stuff, but behind the back they'll never really show the shit and the people were living in slums in America.
They show you the nice part, like when they show you up. They never show you the person crashing. They always show you some nice bikini. When they're advertising Robbie.
You show you drunk driving. As I said, that come like that picture. I think it's you said with the video and coming from some boat cruise. And the man saying that I never see a car, first time I ever see a car in the sea. And drink and crash. Sir?
America is doing much of plenty family life and things too. You know, a couple to go.
No, you say what you say. You say
a couple go from wherever country they go and when they reach America, they go split up because then a woman see them bright lights. You know? she become what she innately is, a whore. You understand? Because the scripture said America is the mother of harlots. Plenty of them women and when they go to America, when they started to one of the people was telling me that today. We witnessed with your own eyes. Say that place where they used to go for jobs now. And like whenever the girls and them can't get no job, they used to go and get them fellas and them get no job something kind of
Yeah, the apostles always talk about that, but with them Arabs and them. Them Arabs, you think them pretty girl on them side, they think is sucking dick for food and shit.
America is the place that creates the strong black nigger woman.
Strong black independent
woman. They push that in the minds of the people. Now that one all over the earth. See how the devil see the whole world.
That's why they had this doctrine of worshiping Beyonce.
No matter what, it's finished.
The majority of she worship was this Jake woman.
It's Jake woman.
It's unfinished. It reach.
America is a nigga bit shitty.
That's some your fear.
Pretty on the outside showing a good front. And then when they really check it, there's a fucking dragon.
Delilah.
Before, long ago, it was never a strong, independent woman. Woman was never independent. All of a sudden, America pushed the bullshit, and now the woman, she's independent and she's strong.
So like, yeah, it just goes to show how the scripture is true. But the scripture say a man shall be a hiding place. Right? I think it's a strong tower.
Yeah.
Right?
And so, say that again.
No, a man shall be a hiding place. And the tower, nothing else. The next scripture. Right? So it goes to show that they just adverse to the scriptures. That the woman is strong. But I make a statement just on and prove it to the scriptures. I said reach. This is Revelation 18 verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven. And the Most High had remembered her iniquities.
Hey. Man go on, yes, they don't like taking nothing good. He just stand up on the corner there with a big sign. Yeah. What he signed that he saying by? Some kind of thing about peace or why I think they get better. Yo, this place is going to be destroyed.
He's giving out a flyer there just now.
That's right.
Huh?
He's giving out a flyer there just now. Look the banner, look the flyer here. Look, no, we are. Lift up the banner. No, what I'm saying, this is the true flyer here.
This flyer right here. Let's shoot here. This is the banner right here. Banner is the scripture.
Yeah, lift up the banner.
Yeah. That banner that they lift up for peace. Hey, yo, you read prophets, want this place to be destroyed, boy. We don't want this place to go on no more, boy. We fell up on this place.
Fell up on here, man.
Like I didn't say, you are doing this morning. If we wasn't preaching, if the prophet wasn't outside here, this place would have run smoother.
Yeah, can.
Weezy upset. Weezy upset.
Weezy upset.
Than fulfilling Revolution 11.
Right.
Some will hate it. The two prophets.
Oh, so like, yo, you have any comment board? 2 Corinthians 5:8. We are confident, I say, and willing to together to be absent from the body and to be present with Yahweh Shai. Can't tell what up.
I will read something here. When he was saying that, it's you all, I was saying that that the black woman should go, but all of a sudden she become this independent woman. Right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh Shemeshai's hand that made all the earth drunken. You look up the word drunken too. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Hey, that was dealing with earlier when I said Jake right now, his mind just falling with the philosophies of this place. The wine of this place. He drunk.
Let me get what the word mad mean.
Is the word mad? From the interlinear.
Is the Hebrew word halal, right?
Halal, correct.
Halal?
Yeah,
Can.
halal.
Alright, outline of biblical usage says to shine of God's favor, to flash forth light, to praise, boast, be boastful, to be boastful.
Yes, so they're praising in that democracy and that philosophy. They're they're reveling in that. When
It says to make boast, to praise, to be made praiseworthy, be commended, be worthy of praise, to boast, glory, made one boast.
yes, like when they party carnival, you understand? So they yeah, America help us to receive democracy, so now we could do what we want, we could walk what we want, we could man could have sex with man, woman could have sex with woman, we could have sex with dogs.
Woman can drive car. No, because she wanted to do that. These demons has come with all kind of...
It ain't wicked. How the fuck you gonna let a man push a fucking... I know the hair is could look like a fucking scissors and cut that fucking child up and put it out. That is wickedness. And then,
Say the head and thing that's good. So when they take out the fetus, the head and put that thing that's good.
the fucking doctor and all wicked boy, like wickedness.
That means
That's
peace.
the height of wickedness,
That
boy.
means peace.
That why other doctors is witches and war. How the fuck you in your right mind? I can't even mash a cockroach and kill it with my foot. And you ripping up a baby boy. And then this bitch walking out today, all smiley and she feel like she like a weight not lift off her shoulder.
Because he's so crafty with his tongue. He so will actually bring things to the table. You poor, you go, why so much children take an abortion, or it go cause complications. You have money to see about the child, you have money to send. And that is the thing with Esau.
So like when they give birth now, there's put you on birth control, Planned Parenthood. It's genocide, it's eugenics, it's the same thing. So they have, hey, it's super subtle, they have all manner of way. Like how they do in China. They tell them in China, one child per house. You understand? But I had some holding for a while, madam.
Yeah, so this is dealing with the 28 days after the birth. Yeah. Not only child if they kill and win, you have no charge for it, they kill you. You husband and now give you guys a period, and 28-day period of the
Postpartum. Postpartum.
Anybody could kill anybody around them, and them not going and get hold.
They come like you have mad papers, the so-called mad papers, they get institutionalized into the asylum, the hospital for being mad. Right? Yeah. And they come out and they have the papers, and you could come out here and cause a havoc, and the police will, you tell the police, here are the papers, you know, police will allow you. It's the same thing with that, with them. In the 28 days. You have a precept.
With the bitches out when they kill somebody when they're pregnant?
Yeah, 28 days after.
Hey, that is bullshit. You know why I said I fucking bullshit? You know why I said I bullshit? Because them bitches only doing that shit just because they know nobody ain't gonna do them nothing. When all hell break loose, let me see a bitch be on like that. She ain't gonna do that shit.
No, you come to it.
A bit, let me show you something.
Right.
All hell break loose, and a woman 9 months pregnant. You really think she gonna be tripping off and arguing and looking to cause tantrum? She ain't gonna do that shit. And she know a man is she hiding place. Or the other bipolar shit gonna stop. They're doing that shit because they're looking for attention. No, they ain't doing that shit when shit get ugly.
Within that 28 days, I have a woman tell me I had to take my time because no good one thing and don't get away with it.
You understand? He saw fall. Why they are?
I got two of us. Don't bring this one first. I got two.
You see the side go for my papers? But they like how them hard papers, you know.
Nah, man, I real see.
Before you find it, now, what the woman and them does do, might try to kill the child, right? And it might work. And the child might still come and they might still, what they gonna do, they will put that child against the father.
Can't.
You understand? And let them know like the father, you know, might want part of the life and all that kind of bullshit.
Hey, the wicked change your child name or kind of thing.
Isaiah 28 verse 15, it says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass, it shall not come unto us. For we have made light our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Yeah, can. Verse 18, it says, and your covenant with death shall be dishonored, and your agreement with hell shall not stand.
Yeah, so guess what? He's going to come to you. Understand? Strength in Pharaoh shall be ashamed.
So like on the comment board, he say Eve asks her, Eve don't understand the wickedness she do to Israel. And when the scripture say of her, because of how we all die, through how we all die, and from how is the beginning of sin. You understand? Hey, she don't understand righteousness. Yeah, we're waiting. Yeah.
The one had, we were talking about Esau give them the power, you know. That's part of Esau's device to wipe out the nation of Israel. That's why you give this woman power to kill. You understand? But Eve was deceived again by the serpent, it was beguiled again by the serpent. Right? This is Lamentation 4:3. Even the sea monster draw out the breast and give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostrich in the wilderness.
Yeah, the ostrich. The ostrich in Job, he hid her eggs in the sand. Not considering that the buffalo and all these big heavy creatures could crush it now, but. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, you go ahead.
Job chapter 39 verse 13 says, gavest thou godly wings unto the peacocks, or wings unto the or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which lives in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them.
So the Most High describing or using allegory right here to describe the nigger woman to be as an ostrich.
Is the two women in Kings had an agreement to eat the sons of them?
Can't.
There's two women, not two men.
Hey, Solomon said it best, you know. He looked for a righteous woman found none, you know. More better than death.
Jeremiah said in Lamentations, so the hands of his son, sorrowful woman and son their children.
Yeah, I do a video the other day where a woman roast and sudden hers. Right, but they catch her before she can eat them.
I saw a video with it's something a woman you take from inside and make it chocolate or something.
Yeah, the placenta. Now what is going right? When a child born, the child just come out with where you know it's the bird, the umbilical cord, the navel, right? That has been connected to the placenta. The placenta is what feeding the body. Just take different food and put it inside the placenta, and that's what is feed the baby now, but that's supposed to come out. Polite actually break that down right. That's supposed to come out with the baby and stay with the baby for a while. And what has actually happened? It will pump out. It has stem cells inside there. That is vital cells for creation now. It will pump out that and the nutrients, and then it will dry and wither up. Because if you watch, if you ever had children, and you see that the children umbilical cord, how it does be, it's actually be kind of translucent, they could see through it, then it's dry up and get black, right? That the whole placenta does have all that information, not information, but food and the stem cells, right? That's supposed to come out and stay with the baby until it dry out, right? And then it tie off and thing. But what Esau does is they cut it, and they don't even give you it. If you request it, I don't know what level you have to be able to request it again for how she get to make it into chocolate. Just eat it, just fried. All of them is delicacies that them nasty ass eaters just do. They just eat the fucking placenta. Well, what Esau does do is take the placenta, right, and put it back in the medicine, the stem cell research, right, to help healing now, because them is the foundation, them is the primary cells for regeneration, right? That means the primary research for generation, actually.
I think
right?
some placenta they just use it to take it up and use it
yeah, they put it, all them things. Because remember Esau whether away is he, right? So we said away is he. So what is going? They use it on all the products. That's telling you this thing. So that way you don't get back. I actually run the test when my wife she was in the hospital. I said ask if we can keep the placenta not cut off the umbilical cord and come on, and he said no, because they take it and put it into these medicines and these different products and shit. Right, put it back in all them Neutrogena and all them face shit. These people so wicked as hell.
Yeah, back in Job 39, verse 60, says she is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because the Most High are deprived her of wisdom.
Yeah, deprived her of wisdom. She don't have a clue what the fuck is wisdom. She wise in her own conceit. She wicked as hell. As I just said, she the serpent big isle again. Is that ain't big guy? She didn't never fucking come out of that big isle, man. From foundation till now, she's still big guy. She's still she.
Matter of fact, she sees what she sees, so when she hit that order, she was vexed.
Yeah.
When Esau come back and she have freedom, rejoicing. Yeah. I would have fucking like.
Yeah, like one of my wives just said, she say, not one of my wife just say, so I'm gonna get hell on this side and the next. Yeah, you're gonna get hell because you don't see order as peace. You understand? You see order as hell. That's how they see it. They perceive order as hell.
You know, actually, when they're in the kingdom they're going to be living much better than how they're living now.
Exactly. I can come and but say if Eve don't abort her baby, she will raise them to be monsters oppressing us.
Yeah, that was on my mind.
Hey, what we saw, even a fucking demon, he had to grow up by Eve. We saw about the corner there today. A man have a car seat with a baby in it. And he listening to some fucking demon music and he just beaming up on the demon music. That's what we say. He say, hey, he in a zone. Touching up and tinging up like, yeah. Let see him. Yeah. So, hey, just monsters creating out here.
What's who singing?
So like,
I'm alkaline or something. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'll just bring this up. I don't know if you can see it good on the it says what? Placenta white. Pulpit and gibu. Right? So where's this a cream?
it looks like they're making medicine.
Medicine. Placenta white. I don't put it up. You can look it up and get into the depth side. A supplement. You understand? Oh, so like that. Yeah, because I had like this guy around the corner from me, you know. We so trained. And he's saying, boy, yeah, this thing he does take, he don't get sick. He don't get sick and take anything, but there's always no one off because like if I get this, if I get any, like you ain't gonna get no cold and thing. But and always a kind of creepy way they bring it across this thing now, boy. Always creepy now, boy. But hey, what's he saying? If you take this thing, but they scarily tell too much people about it, you know. But thing and it come in this kind of creepy way. I said, what it is? Because me, I going into it, I searching out what it is, what I put in my body. But yeah, if I hear about stem cells, I say I don't want to keep it. Keep it. I don't want to hear nothing about no stem cell. Stem cells don't come from Baji. If they come from Baji or Pak Chai, I'll eat it. You understand? I don't want that. You understand?
This is Psalms 127 verse 3. It said, lo, children are a heritage of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and the fruit of the womb is his reward.
Yeah, but these people don't want to live. They don't want to procreate. They don't want to regenerate because children is a curse on the side. Because basically, you have a child, leave it there. If you have a child, you have a child until you're dead. Because these children don't know how to be independent. Because fathers didn't raise them up. Mothers raise them up so they're emotional, so they're always dependent. That's why we have children. These children know, these big men are still independent. They have men who living off of their women. Like Paul Light might be one of them fucking men. You understand?
tell a 30-year-old, the girl come out here, a 30-year-old man, you have to kick him out the house. They say you want to get up and go and work. And he give him, at the same time, he could give him a favor and give him a job.
I actually, Slacker, this actually, I don't watch Judge Judy and them kind of thing was like. And I see that a woman bring up her daughter in court for that. All she does do is drown herself in alcohol. And she always getting in trouble. Always getting locked up. But it's Edomites though. You understand? And she want to kick her out of the house. So she was like 30 something.
They also bring up people in this system.
Polite is one of the biggest symptoms on the planet Island. Polite, he must have and anything he said, she just repeated. Like a real like a parent on the shoulder, he must have.
And the thing is, think about it, right? Abraham, when Lot get taken, Abraham rallied the troops. Abraham, yeah, Abraham troops and Abraham he delivered Lot. If Polite was Abraham, he'd get his wife, he'd get Sarah, he'd get Hagar cousin, and he'd have pub, you know? He insecure. Our brother broke him down. He used the term, this psychological term. Is that disorder he's suffering from. All these other things. He's sick.
To leave it up to women to tell the world, no, the world wouldn't go no.
So like if it's two things, it's either they're extremely nasty or they're obsessive compulsive. You know, like you use that overboard, they have no balance, they have no in between with them. They're obsessive compulsive or they're just totally careless. Could the scripture call them careless daughters?
Water,
Supple.
Thou was not salted at all, nor swallowed at all.
Yeah, so the word salted is what I wanted to look up. I look up the word salted, right? Come from the Hebrew word malak. Means to tear away, dissipate, to be dispersed, to be dissipated, to salt without season, to rub or wash with salt. Alright? But looking in his John, the one is said salt as an antiseptic in medicine, Ezekiel 16:4. You understand? And when you go on the internet, on Google, they actually tell it was used to thicken the baby's skin and also to protect against infections. You understand? So even these ancient things we don't do, like the brother was saying with the umbilical cord, you're supposed to leave the umbilical cord so that the baby could draw from the placenta. But Esau come and counterback all that. When you go in Exodus, it said that the women, they sit on stools.
Burton stools, yeah.
And research shows that, oh gosh, come on man, don't go against gravity. You don't go against gravity. Alright, when you stand, you show with animals, it's ask the animals and they shall teach thee. Look how easy the animals is make young because it goes with gravity.
Let's just close off for the online viewers, because the battery's about to die, so we closing off in the name of but we continue the works, right? So
have a precept.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm saying so.
No, I say close up.
Oh, close up, right. Hey, I want to give our praises to I give double honors to the apostles of greatness to not do well. Salutations to the men of the hope and sincere electors in Trinidad, Captain Shalom.
Shalom. To the left. Or what? La Babal.
Yeah, so as I was saying, them ancient things they don't do. You understand? When you sit on a stone, the baby actually